Hey, this is Leen with Leen on Travel, and for this episode, we'll cover how to apply for your first business credit card. So, in the previous episode, we covered Chase's 524 rule, which pretty much means that you can only open up 4 personal cards in a 24-month period in order to continue playing the travel hacking game. Chase will not approve you for any cards, business or personal, if you've already opened up 5 or more cards from any bank in the past 24 months. So, business cards is a crucial strategy in order to continually working towards sign-up bonuses and getting more points. So, Chase has the base, the Business Inc. Cash, which is the number one card I'm going to suggest you get first. Business Inc. Unlimited and Business Inc. Preferred. You've heard me mention the Business Inc. Preferred card before because this is one of only 3 cards that will allow you to transfer your Chase Ultimate Rewards points out to their transfer partners. The Inc. Preferred card does have a wonderful 100,000 point sign-up bonus. It does have a slightly higher spending, which is $8,000 must be spent over a 3-month period. So I do recommend waiting to apply for this card until you know you have maybe a bigger expense coming your way, whether it's like paying property taxes or homeowners insurance, or you're doing some home upgrades or things like that. Now, the Business Inc. Cash and Business Inc. Unlimited typically give you 75,000 points for spending $6,000 in a 3-month period. So $2,000 a month, which is pretty reasonable for most households. The other reason why we like the Inc. Cash and Inc. Unlimited is they have a $0 annual fee versus the Inc. Preferred is $95. The Inc. Cash and Inc. Unlimited also have 0% APR for your first 12 months. So while we don't recommend carrying debt, if an emergency comes your way in the first 12 months, you know that you can put it on one of these 2 cards and you won't have to pay any interest. But the reason why we like the cash over the unlimited is its ability to earn 5x at office supply stores. So 5x simply means that you get 5 points per every dollar spent. Office supply stores. So if you're not working on a sign-up bonus or you want some serious points, once a month at Office Depot and separately at Staples, differing weeks, they will allow you to get a fee-free Visa gift card or fee-free MasterCard gift card. We get them typically $600 at a time. They come in $200 increments. So we use these at the grocery store, at restaurants, even on the online portals to pay our utility bills. There's 1 month that I was able to earn 6,000 Ultimate Rewards points just by buying a lot of gift cards at the office supply store. We also like the Inc. Cash because it gives you 2x at gas stations. So your business card application can be a little overwhelming at first. Here are my few tips for applying for your first business credit card. Step number 1 is through the IRS, and there's a link in my blog. You can get a free EIN tax number. And getting an EIN, there's 0 implications to it. It doesn't mean you have to pay taxes. It's free. It legitimizes your business in the eyes of the credit card companies, especially if it's just a simple like reselling business. While I do recommend getting the free EIN number, you can also apply just simply with your Social Security number for a business card. I also recommend, unless you already have an established business, you apply as a sole proprietor. You use your own name, your own number, your own address as the business name, number, address. The business income can include your expected income, not what you have made, but what you expect to make. For the business expenses, just make sure that what you put down for the monthly expenses does not come close to or let alone exceed your business income. Otherwise, it will be deemed a high-risk company and you might not get approved for that business credit card. And then for the household income for the application, don't forget to include your spouse's income as well as your own from your normal day jobs and your expected business income. The categories can get kind of confusing that you don't know what to select. So for example, for my just reselling business, I did the category of retail, books, music, sports, hobbies, health, fashion, gas, miscellaneous. For business type, I selected used merchandise stores. And then for business subtype, I selected used merchandise retailers. But obviously use those drop-down menus to best explain whatever your side business is. Definitely take a screenshot or make a note of those categories so when you apply for future cards under that same business name, you're selecting everything the same. Now, most business cards do go into a review status for 7 to 14 days. But as with personal cards, going into the pending status does not mean that you're denied. Sometimes they want you to contact them with a copy of your driver's license to prove your identity or to explain your business to a rep. Another thing you should know is, I mentioned before, banks do not communicate with the IRS, so there's zero tax implications for having a business credit card. They also, the banks have no idea whether an expense is a personal expense or a business expense. So I do recommend putting everything on there until you do reach your sign-up bonus. Once you do receive your first Chase business credit card in the mail, then you can create your separate business Chase portal login. After you create your business login, you can call Chase and they will merge your personal with your business. So then you use your new business login in order to see your personal credit cards. If you bank with Chase, which I do, and I do think that helps me continually get approved for more and more Chase credit cards, you can see it all in one portal, which is nice. I mentioned before with your personal credit card, I would do the same with your business cards. Your sub countdown clock starts ticking the day you get approved for your card. So if you do go into pending status or in review, that clock does not start ticking until the day that they say, congratulations, you're approved. You can also see that sub tracker in your app portal. I'd recommend about 4 days after you get approved, once you get that email or the notification, that you do call Chase and then you can secure message them and ask for this new business card to be expedited. Do not say that you have lost the business card. The other one, if you call to ask it to be expedited about 4 days in, which means you haven't received your initial snail mail card yet, they will send you a second card because the business cards have a higher spending requirement to earn your sub. I want my spouse putting all of their expenditures on the second with same identical card number as the other that I should be getting via snail mail. I want everyone's expenses to be going towards that card. The business cards do typically take about 10 to 14 days to arrive. So I definitely recommend doing that. The other beautiful thing we love about the ink cards is they have a 40,000 point referral bonus. So you get an ink first and then your spouse wants an ink. So you refer your spouse, you get 40,000 points when they get approved. Your spouse refers you once you're ready for your second ink. Your spouse gets another 40,000 points. It doesn't matter which ink card is being opened. Any ink product being referred can earn you an additional 40,000 points. Just a side note, I do not recommend getting the Ink Premier. So be very careful when you're getting your Ink Preferred that you're not accidentally selecting the Premier. Reason being is the Ink Premier is a cashback card. It does not earn you points. I think that's it for now. Happy traveling.